Hello everyone, welcome back to Sekiro, episode 12. In the last episode we finished all of Mibu Village, and we beat Corrupted Monk, and the gluttonous guy, the guy that we fought in Harada Estate. We fought him again, except he was much easier this time. But most importantly, we also finished and killed Orin. Thank God. In this episode, we'll be going through Senpou Temple, but also be doing a little bit more than that, as I'll be showing you much later. Either way, welcome to Senpou Temple. So there's actually a lot of stuff here that we can do. And first off, we can go to the right or we can go to the left. I'm going to head to the right first because, well, you'll see. Mostly because of, not this guy, he's important, not you. Hey. Why are you crying? I'm so sorry to hear that. Alright, so what he was talking about is a pinwheel. We need to find a pinwheel. And there are 2 pinwheels in the game that we're supposed to find. But we can only give one to him. So there's that. Down there, I'm not going to mess with that down there. However, that is going to be very important later on. And you know how we unlock a technique or an ability at the end of the last side? What? I was going to say side area. The last main area, after killing Corrupted Monk, we got an ability. Well, it would be the same thing with this area as well. However, you'll see that later. Now we have a new enemy. I know that I technically just fought that enemy before. However, these are monks. Monks are one of the easier enemies to fight, but they fight mainly with their hands. They can be a bit dubious. Be a little annoying to fight. But overall, it is not too bad. However, the ones that really suck are the one with the poles. But it's literally just called Mariki Counter. That's that. That's it. That's all you need. And successfully understanding how to do a Mariki Counter is about it. Other than that, I mean, that's all you really need to know. He just powered up, and I believe that is more health or something like that. Basically, he used a monk thing. He used one of these. Hold on. He used a sugar against. I was gonna show it to you, but I guess I'm gonna have to wait before I do that. I also am gonna have to heal because I'm hands down about to die. Okay. See? Now we're safe. So he actually used, I think it's Gachin. No, it's Ungo. Ungo sugar. And I think, yeah, that just kind of boosts his health and posture a bit. I think that's all he does. I think that's all he, like, when they do that, I think that's all they're doing. They're applying sugars to themselves so that it's, their likelihood to survive is much better, and I believe that's it. So we're not going to go all the way up there to fight those guys as well. We're actually going to bring this guy down here because those guys are a bit special from what I know. From what I know. I mean, they could be completely the same enemy, but I just feel like they're different. I feel like they're different. However, they can still be killed as a normal enemy would, and that's just stealth killing them. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do this. One of them sees me. This one doesn't, because he's stupid. Yeah, they are different. No, they're not. They're not. They're just using Gachi powder, or Ungo sugar. Yeah, they're the same. I felt that they were different, but they're not. They aren't. Okay. I genuinely thought they were. But, you know, that happens. Sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't. And other than coming up here and getting this item, everything out here is actually done for now until you do certain things later on. You pick up certain things. So this complete outside area is completely done. So you now be curious, how do we get out? Well, I was actually stuck by that originally when I originally came here. But you actually have to come up here. And once you come up here, this is the way through the area. If you didn't know that, you actually wouldn't be able to go through the area because, well, you wouldn't know how to go through the area. So just make sure you know what's good. You know that. This area kind of sucks. So there's 3 monks here. And that's not what kind of sucks. The bugs, the monks, and this guy over here, this big mammoth jammer, are the things that suck. But bugs are a pretty good way to get a little bit of XP, I guess. They're not crazy good. They're not, like, fantastic. Oh, I also forgot to show you that we got new prosthetics. So the prosthetic I'm using now is the new shuriken we got. You can charge it up and it'll do more damage. And I believe, as you'll see right here, it will hit them multiple times. If I can hit him. You want to hit him? There we go. Then we have a new axe, I believe, right? Yeah, a new axe. And then, didn't we get something else? Ah, we got the aged mist feather. I'm not going to show this off because all this does is, after being attacked, it allows me to instantly move. That's all that does. But the axe, the spring-loaded axe, you see this guy? Well, you can go right behind him and stab him. So, I mean, there's that. Oh, and a gourd seed. But what you do is you charge this up, and it does that. Instead of just that. That's all. I mean, it's good for getting more posture damage in, but I'd say other than that, it's not that great. Also, this guy's not dead. Yeah, my main man never dies. Yeah, he's always alive. Never dying. He kind of has that immortality curse again. Hey, what's up, woman? She's not very important, so don't worry about her. She's gonna tell us about how to get a certain ending, but you really won't need to talk to her as long as you got me, because I know how to get the ending. And can I? No. Okay. I wasn't sure. I just saw this and I'm like, can you? No. All right. That was just my curiosity that time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be a bit stealthy here. He says as he's going to alert everyone in a 12-mile radius. And the reason we're gonna be stealthy is because if you see that guy on the stairs there, he's actually one of the more dangerous enemies in the game. And if you look even farther, if you can see that far, there's another one on top of the bridge there. And these enemies are one of, hands down, the hardest enemies that are in this game. Because they're just so aggressive. They are just so aggressive. They are hands down one of, if not, well, they're one of the most aggressive normal enemies. Not one of the most aggressive mini bosses though. We'll see them much later. Remember, I feel like in parts like this, stealth really is your friend. Truly. So now I'm going to attempt to stealth kill this guy. Attempt. Because I've never been able to do it. Oh my god, I did it. So this is the ninjutsu thing we unlocked. That we got like a while ago for killing Genichiro. It does that, and it's fantastic. So now, because we did that, we can stealth kill him, and this is the first time I've actually ever killed these guys. I've been able to kill one of them, but I've never been able to kill both of them. So, I mean, that's how you do it right there. And all this is just creates a smoke screen. That's all. I know it's been a while since we got it, and I know I haven't used it, but yeah, that's all. It's really not all that great in comparison to other things. However, it is pretty good for just more stealth, I guess. I mean, that's what I've gathered. Yay, we made it to a new idol. So this is one of, if not the most useless idol in the game. He says, as that's actually probably incorrect information, as you'll find out in a second. And I say this because we're actually going to jump right past these guys. They're not very important. But we're going to come up here. And what are we going to do next? Well, we're going to come up here. And I know you can see this entire hallway here, but we're going to come back for later. Because in reality, we're going to do is we're going to come in the opposite direction. We're going to hop up here. And we're going to say, hey, what is this? A red and white pinwheel. That's very nice to have. We know somebody who wanted a pinwheel, don't we? Yeah, yes, we do. Okay. There, that guy there. That's how we get there. So, the reason I didn't want to go all the way over here, or all the way through that hallway first, was because of this area. And I completely missed. That sounds about right. Hold on, let me do it one more time. Huh. Look at that. Skills. That's what you get for being a parkour master. I'm going to come over here. Ignore the lizards. They're not going to do too much damage to you. In fact, all they do is poison you. We also get the white pinwheel. So we have 2 pinwheels, and my guy wanted one. The one that's... Okay, so depending on which pinwheel you give him, it will farther a certain... what am I looking for? Depending on which pinwheel you give him, a certain side quest will be completed. And both of them will complete different side quests. However, his side quest is going to be completed no matter what you do. But one of them is going to be completed in a different way. And I'm going to show you the one that I think is the better one from my thinking overall. So, there's that. So, welcome to this idol. Now, this idol is important, and I actually wanted to come over here not just for completion purposes, but for also so I can actually explain what this bell is. Because this bell is very important. If you read it, do not ring this bell. Inviting misfortune is an act of virtue, but only the stoutest of heart should ever consider it. Well, it told us not to ring the bell, and I'm a rebel, as we all can tell from my nasally voice and inability to break rules. Let's ring this bell. No, nothing seems to happen, and of course, I get cursed. So, we get the Bell Demon, a demonic spirit sealed within the Iron Bell of Senpou Temple. Possesses those who ring the bell, strengthening enemies around them. The Bell Demon confers hardship, but perhaps also slightly better spoils. Using this item has no particular effect aside from causing the demon to leave. So what this does, it actually makes the game harder. I believe enemies will do slightly more damage and have slightly more health. However, I can't say that's for sure. However, it will make your life a little bit harder. However, it does mean that you will get more items and you will get more money. I'm not sure if it affects your attack, not your attack power, your skill points. However, I know that it does make the game harder for you. But if you don't want to use it anymore, just go down to here and use it. Once you use it, the curse is completely gone, the burden is dispelled, and you no longer have to deal with it affecting your game. So that's that, really. Do I want anything here? I mean, no, but I do want Breath of Nature light, because that's always fun. Isn't it? Always. So, So then we actually have this this idol here. What I'm actually going to do is, we're not going to go through that area yet. We're going to be doing that later. However, what I want to do is show off two things. And one of them I'm definitely going to die, and the other one I'm not going to die. However, hold on. Kill her. I was going to say her, but I'm not sure if that is a her. What we're going to do is we're going to put on a heavy coin purse. Then, because if you remember from last episode, we said we needed to come back to here to buy the prayer bead. We're going to do that, and then we're also going to upgrade our health. Now, I completely forgot about this, and this wasn't one of the things I wanted to do. However, this is one of the things I'm going to do because I just remembered it and we can do it. So this is going to upgrade our health and I believe bring us to our 5th prayer bead, which means we have collected half of the prayer beads throughout the game. Doesn't mean we're any closer to it at all, but it does mean that we are halfway there, I guess. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot of prayer beads. There's 40 of them. Hey, what's up, big man? So we want to buy a thing. There we go. Perfect. Have a nice day. Cool. And that is 5th. Yeah, okay. I was right. Cool. And now, we didn't need to rest. But now, you're gonna watch me die. Now, you may be curious, you should probably have more faith in yourself. Well, I would, if it wasn't of this guy who we're fighting. And I know, you just fought Orin for an hour and a half. You should feel somewhat better about yourself. Well, I don't, but that might just be the sickness. Either way, I'm not looking forward to fighting this thing. And this is actually the only one I've killed out of the ones that we've seen. We're not talking about this guy. I mean, I've seen a lot of those guys in my day. So you're gonna come over here and you're gonna hug this wall. Now you can actually enter this area from a different area. However, I'm doing this now because it's just easier to do this now. Well, it's not easier. It's just better for me to show this to you now, rather than earlier. So you're gonna do is you're gonna come into this room, and you see that top left corner, headless. This is not a fun fight. I know I showed it to you a few episodes ago when we were in the. This is not a fun fight unless you parry everything he does. Then, get away from him. If he's gonna teleport to you, you want to be careful. You also die if you get terrored. The best way to fight Headless is to break him poise-wise. That is the only way to fight and kill Headless. And I mean that. That's the only way to fight and kill Headless. It's being good with poise. And I mean that in everything I've ever said to you guys. I mean this more now than I think I ever have meant anything ever. And I mean this. Headless is not a fun fight, and he will never be a fun fight. It's all about posture. All about posture. Do not worry about his health. The only reason you'd worry about his health is if you have Divine Confetti. Divine Confetti is the only thing that will allow you to actually kill him, quote unquote, with his health. There are really two ways to fight this fight. One of them is the one that I originally took, and the second one is the one that I'm gonna try to take in this episode. One of them is doing Divine Confetti, as I just said, but also using Akko's Sugar because it will give you a boost in damage as well. You could do that, but you're gonna die a lot. The second way to do it is as I also have been showing you, posture-based. You can do that, but you're gonna die a lot. In both standpoints, and in both attempts of fighting this fight, you are going to die a lot. There is no way you are not going to die a lot. That's just a fact. And I'm dead. Look how much damage I've done to him, and look how much his postures went down. Like, he is the hardest... He is actually the hardest mini-boss in this game. Comparative to everything. Yeah, I know I said Snake Eyes was difficult. I was joking when it's compared to Headless. Headless is the hardest mini-boss, and again, I don't know how to stress this enough. He is. if you can block his attacks, you still take damage. There is no way to not take damage during this fight. There is no way not to take damage during this fight, because from what I've just seen, the only way to beat him is deflecting, if you don't do Echo's Powder and Divine Confetti and that stuff. And you have to take damage. There is no way you can't take damage, because deflecting still does damage. What it doesn't do is give you terror. Now, there are a few things you can do to stop terror from building up. And there's one of them we just haven't seen. The other one is using pacifying agents. Pacifying agents will reduce any terror buildup at all. And it's fantastic. However, it's just not... You don't come by it all that often. And I know, you really should probably come by it more often. It's one of the more important items to actually fight a boss like Headless. Oh, I get it. Trust me. Headless is as much as my bane as it is everyone else's. But you do not come across it enough. And if you mess up any blocks, you have to die, because you're gonna get terrorized, or you block it completely, you deflect it, and you still take damage. There is no winning in this fight. I know I've the past 5 minutes, and I mean it. Now we got Rat Essence. Fantastic. And I'm sick. That's just me being sick. That's not like anything. It's not like the game's fault or anything. It's just not fun. It's just never fun being sick. I don't know. I mean, I've never met anyone who thinks it's fun being sick. Apparently, someone sees me over there. I don't know how that's possible. I guess we can do this. And I could do this just to show it off. We're gonna actually do posture damage to him, so that's gonna be fantastic. Oh, great. That's even greater. Oh, also, he has a grab. I mean, I know you can't really tell that, but he has a grab. Fuck. Nah. Now you may be curious, Brian, what are you doing? Well, I'm fighting this guy, as you can obviously see, and this is actually the last attempt, because I do want to do one more thing today that's slightly different. And it's actually in Ashina's castle. And I didn't figure this out until Lobos Jr. did it. I've waited to do this until this episode, because we were unable to go underwater until today. However, that doesn't mean this is a good thing. This is still a very bad thing. However, hopefully it's easier. Hopefully. And I say that, hopefully. Hopefully it's better. Truly. It's going to take a second to load. And this will be the last thing where we're going to be doing this episode. We'll do the gourd seed and stuff later. However, I want to show this off. Hey, what's up? I want to come down here. Oh, we've seen this place before. Well, you should have. And dive. Look at that. We get to fight another Headless. And I'm already dead. So this Headless is completely underwater based. And it's still no fun. However, as you could have probably seen, it takes so much more damage. And it only has 1 health bar. This is fantastic. For a lot of reasons. And this is my first time fighting him. Or that was my first time fighting him. So there's that. So let's go for it again, because I feel like... Oh, okay. That's scary. Oh, that's not fun looking. That hit me. Okay. You can stop that. You can not do that again. So he has normal attacks, he has water attacks, and he also has another attack we haven't seen. So that's fun. If he would like to do it, that'd be nice. That's the attack. He does a suck attack. Fun. But he has a lot less health, and I actually feel like I could probably defeat him. Unlike the one at the other place. I mean, I could probably defeat him too, but it's just like gonna be harder to do. Ow, I didn't think that was gonna hit me. Maybe. This is the worst attack. It's projectiles. That's no fun. Ow. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Oh, keep it moving. Get out of there. Grab. Eh. Huh. That was scary. Grab. Move. I did it. Oh, headless is deadless. And with that, you get Ungo Spirit Fall. I am very happy. That went well. You don't get anything else. You don't get anything else from that fight. You do not get anything else. You don't even get like a prayer beat or anything. That means Headless is even more useless than he already is. Hold on. So what it does is now, unlike before, we do not actually have, well, we have the limited amount of Ungo sugar, but we also have a unlimited amount of Ungo sugar, but it uses spirit emblems. But we have an infinite amount of it, which allows us to just take less damage. So if you feel for any reason we're gonna need it, go for it. But I don't feel like we are gonna need it. Hey guys, I know I'm over here for now, but I actually want to come up here. I want to come up here. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I know you're trying to shoot me and stuff, but I don't want to be shot at if you can catch my drift here. Cool. Yeah, let me glitch up there. Thank you. And I want to come over here because there's an item over here, and I like items. Oh, cool. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna make it back to a... Well, actually, I'm gonna go use this, because I can use that. I'm gonna... Well, I was gonna head back, to the shrine. However, the game crashed. The game crashed. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed. Next episode, I'll be back to Senpou Temple. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.